Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and it's national championship time on NCAA Retro Bowl Mania. Yes, and it's Retro Bowl 63, and we've got two familiar faces to the national championship. We've got your Alabama Crimson Tide, who have had a pretty good season, and yes, your Florida State Seminoles. So we're going to just get straight to the action. Let's do this. And Alabama kicks off first to Florida State, and Florida State has it at their own 21-yard line right here. And they've got the high-powered offense coming into this game. Oh! And just right off the bat, you've got Greg Floyd, who just busted right through the line right there. And goes for 43 yards. And Floyd only needed around 48 yards to go over 2,000 yards for the season right here. Very easily right there. Picked up almost the entire lot right there as he rushes for over 1,300 yards. And wow, Mr. Nelson, Alan Nelson, who has caught over 3,000 yards worth of scores so far, he has been a terror. As Mr. Paris Dotson goes in for the score. When Alabama is moving down, they go for a 51-yard field goal, and it's off. So we've got a 1st and 10 right here. We got Nelson Holder. Oh, what a catch. He just grabs it out of the air right there. And you're not going to catch him, as he is the fastest man on campus, as we call him. 59 yards for the score, and he's very close to breaking a RBCDL Retro Bowl College Dynasty League record of catching over 50 yards a catch. And you see right there is a fumble right there caused by the defense of Florida State. Oh, and a bad pass right there by Paris Dotson. Oh, he runs him over. Oh, and Floyd goes again. And wow, Floyd, who has missed a couple of games, unfortunately, because he's been injured, he's back at it. Oh, he runs through one potential person right there. And oh, at the end of the first quarter, it's 16-0, and Floyd gets caught right there. And Paris. Oh, what blocks right there. Paris didn't have to do anything right there because he had a great block by your wide receiver and your tight end. This team is really good on both sides of the ball. And just like that, in the national championship game, Florida State is up 24-0. Alabama goes 3 and out. And let's see, they've got the ball 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line. Now you're looking for Holden right here. And there's a pass! And he's already beat him by about 5 yards right there. You're not going to catch this guy. They're coughing his dust right now. And 5. And it's a touchdown, 73 yards. This guy has really set himself apart here. Oh! As he goes for the 2-point conversion, a diving catch. This guy's a 3-year starter. He could leave for the NFL, NFL this year, but I think he's going to stay for a 4th year. As Alabama comes back and answers with a field goal. Now looking for Allen. Oh! Puts it right there in the breadbasket right there, and he's got it to the 20. 15, 10. Once again, catches a touchdown, 65 yards. And we're early in the 3rd quarter right here. And it's 38-3. Game looks like it's already getting out of hand as Paris Dotson goes in for the 2-point conversion, 40-3. And Alabama, who is a pretty solid team, has no answer right now for them. Oh! And there's a sack right there as he held on to the ball way too long. Here's a pass right there once again by Allen Sherman. And he's to 30. The 20. Looks like he's running out of gas, but I think he is going to still make it. And he gets in 66 yards for the touchdown. Let's see, can Paris get in? He's in. And it's 48-3 in the third quarter. Oh, it's an interception. They've got the ball right here. 4 seconds left. I think they're going to Greg Floyd right here. Oh, Floyd runs him over. And he's to the 14 yards right there. Goes to the 11-yard line right there. And Sherman sidesteps him and goes in 11 yards. And they're up 54-3 right now. But I think they could probably do this all night long. And he scores, and now it is 56-3. And Alabama is in trouble. But they're moving it down the field this time. And they score a field goal. But it's almost a little bit too late right here. And they're looking for Holden right here. And Holden catches it. He's got it in the middle. To 20. The 10. And he's going in for the touchdown. 57 yards right there. And now it's a 62-6 game. And Paris, he walks into the end zone again. It is 64-6 with a minute left to go. And that's it. And that's it. And here they are, your Retro Bowl winners. Florida State, the Seminoles, and they beat the Alabama Crimson Tide in the national championship. They are celebrating once again. Once again, they're celebrating. And they asked Nelson Holden, who had a great game today. I guess he is the MVP. Wow. MVP here. And let's just get straight to the stats right here. Wow, 8 touchdowns thrown by Paris Dotson. What a game. No interceptions this time. Only 1 sack. And there they are. Your champions, the Florida State Seminoles. We're going to attempt to take a picture here of them. And let's see if we can get that picture of the champs. There it is. Led by your 2-time MVP, Paris Dotson, the quarterback. You got Greg Floyd, your running back, awesome running back. The tight end, Beecham, Allen Sherman, and Nelson Holden, and a great defense. Wow. And as they have right here, a couple of terrible players, Beecham, I'm surprised. And they had the defensive lineman, was okay. And man, they called the backup quarterback terrible, and he didn't even play a game this year. Man, they're a little bit harsh. But we're going to go back right here as quarterback Paris Dotson goes for a 3-peat, 3rd most valuable player in the league in a row. Offensive lineman Carlos Faison wins the Offensive Player of the Year. And Jason Locke wins another Defensive Player of the Year. This guy is graduating, a senior. Get ready for the RB NFL. This guy is also a good one. And wide receiver Allen Sherman wins the Rookie of the Year award. This guy caught over 3,000 yards passing. What a player. And as we go through the final year stats, Paris Dotson, who throws, breaks a Florida State record, throws for 7,757 yards, and breaks his own touchdown record of 122 touchdowns this season. And let's take a look at rushing. He rushed for 7 touchdowns. He's within distance of breaking the RBCDL College Dynasty League's all-time record for rushes by a quarterback. Wow. And let's go here. Greg Floyd didn't have as high-powered season as he usually does. He only goes for 1,400 yards, but he was injured. And he did average almost 20 yards a carry. So, not bad as we're saying bye to this senior. He goes over 2,000 yards for total offense as he catches over 600 yards of offense. Or of catches, excuse me. And he goes for, let's see how many touchdowns. 19 rushing and 12 receiving. Simeon Beacham was low-key, but he still did catch 12 receptions for over 200 yards. And there we have it, the Rookie of the Year. We have Mr. Alan Sherman, who goes for 90 receptions for over 3,400 yards. This guy's going to be a good one. I can't wait to see both these guys next season together. 52 touchdowns. 53 touchdowns by Nelson Holden as he goes for 3,400 yards. And averages and ties the Retro Bowl record for the longest average per catch of 50.7, ties the record. Wow. So, young man, you have walked into the record books. You are the man. Wow. Speechless right here. And then we've got the freshman, Carlos Fascione. He's going to be definitely an outlook for the NFL in a few years. Sergio Gates, pretty good. 2 sacks this year. Nico Casey, just so-so. Odell Inman, 160 tackles, an interception, and a sack. And here you have it, Mr. Kamumara. Pretty good season. Pretty good. And there we've got it. The senior, Jason Locke, goes for 248 yards, or 248 tackles. And he ends the season with 943 and 5 interceptions. Folks, that's it. That's it, folks. And we're going to take a picture of our champions right here. There it is. Picture of the champs. Yes, they are. And they win once again. And for somebody, Jason Locke, 4 rings and 4 Defensive Player of the Year. This guy, we're going to be seeing him playing at the next level, definitely. And folks, that's it. That is it. We're going to say see ya at NCAA Retro Bowl. I'm almost speechless here. This has been a great season. And we've made it to a bowl game in the RBCDL. And I want to say, last but not least, give a shout out to everybody in the Retro Bowl College Dynasty League. Give you a shout out because it's been a great experience. And finally, another shout out. I said last, but this is last, and definitely not least, to LA Twilight, who this young man is very talented, who hooks you up with that new, as I call it, that drip. He hooks you up with banners, with profile edits, anything that you want. And I just want to say I appreciate you, my man. Keep doing big things. And on that note, we're going to say peace and see you next season.